Hey, yo, welcome back to the late night place to be in the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. We are the Archerverse TV, baby. We did it. We're finally here after 4 weeks of storytelling, fiery feuds, and raging rivalries. That fiery road down Glory Road that brought us here to tonight, the first big extravaganza of the year, the first big pay-per-view of 2022. The Archerverse Bound for Glory. We are here in all of its glory. We have a 10-match card. All championship matches. We also have our very first ever Iron King matchup to crown an undisputed King of the Archerverse. It is going to be one hell of a hopping night. I hope you're ready to rock and roll, amped up, and ready to party, because it is going to be a great evening. Non-stop professional wrestling action all night long from the elite in the Archerverse and Vinny K's universe. It is almost go time. But before we get to the big dance here on episode number 242, we of course have a top 10 to go down before we jump into the show. See what the top 10 looks like. This is actually the top 10 from all three rosters, so let's see who the best of the best is heading into the card tonight. Some folks will be on the pay-per-view card, others are simply on the power rankings because they've been fighting in the ring, baby. It has been go time for Vinny K's universe and the Archerverse. They've been putting on absolute fire clinics. Non-stop elite level wrestling has been the way, and it has been exciting as hell, the road that led to tonight's big spectacle. It's going to be a great show, so we're going to get into it in just a moment. Woozy, I see you, my friend. How's it going? Are you jumping into the broadcast? Inquiring minds must know. Coley the Ape, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome to episode number 242 here at the Archerverse. This is our first big extravaganza, our first big pay-per-view of 2022. The Archerverse Bound for Glory. It is going to be a hell of an evening. So welcome on in. All right, Woozy, hop on in. Also waiting for Big Body Meta. Big Body Meta is going to be joining the broadcast. He's going to be in the house tonight. He had a very special show himself tonight. Put on a Survivor Series card. Put on some absolute legendary clinics tonight. It was a great show. Had a good time over at Big Body Meta's. And he'll be joining the broadcast at some point. We are just waiting for Woozy, the villain of the Archerverse Army chat, to join the broadcast. He would like to be part of the show. Of course, if you have a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5 and you become a frequent flyer here at the Archerverse, you get the right to join the broadcast certain nights, usually a Tuesday night. Pay-per-view nights are generally also a given because it is a very special night of every month for the Archerverse. I've followed you for like a year and always get notifications when you stream, but only now join for once. Well, we appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. This is a very special night for the Archerverse. It is a culmination of the last month of storytelling, fiery feuds, raging rivalries. It's going to be a great night. We have a 10-match extravaganza tonight. It is the Archerverse Bound for Glory. It is going to be a great show. Yo, Tiliana's here. What's going on, Tiliana? One of my best mods. Speaking of mods, the mod with the most, I'm sure will be along at some point. Of course, by the mod with the most, we speak of the great Bromer, Ban Ready Bromer, Silver King. Yo, what's going on? Welcome on into the show. Welcome to episode number 242, my friend. The Archerverse Bound for Glory, a very special evening for us here this evening. You're very confused about what? Woozy says, give me a few. Look at that sexy leaderboard spot. Tia Stevens sitting at the very top of the food chain for the power rankings, which I'll explain in a moment. Of course, the power rankings for the pay-per-view show are a culmination of the rankings as an entirety. So all three rosters, the Archerverse Wrestle Wars from Wednesday nights, WCW Thursday Night Thunder from Thursday nights, and of course the Archerverse Warzone from Friday nights. All rosters taken into consideration when it comes to the power rankings. So it is literally the best of the best from all three brands in the top 10. The other interesting thing about the top 10, if you look at that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 women from the Archerverse and Vinny K's universe that are in the top 5 of this top 10. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? But then again, the women have been putting on absolute clinics lately, so it's not that surprising. They've been lighting up the ring. So anyways, let's run down that top 10. By the time the wrestling gets started, my PC should be done updating too. Oh, you're updating your PC? How much longer till it's updated? Out of curiosity. I'm going to run down the power rankings here quick. And then we still have to get the show started. Then there's the first segment of the evening. You know how it goes. You probably got some time. But anyways, exciting to see everybody already rolling in. Again, welcome to episode number 242, baby. The Archerverse bound for glory. It's been a month of storytelling, feuds, rivalries, great times, good conversations with great people, and we are going to have a lot of fun tonight. Again, it's a 10-match extravaganza. Championship matches all night long. We have our very first ever Iron King matchup that will see an undisputed king of the Archerverse crowned in the main event. And, of course, every champion's going to be busy defending their titles. It's going to be a good night. All right, so Tiliana says it just hit 100%. Yo, Matt Chatty, how's it going, Matt Chatty? Welcome on in. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to episode number 242. The Archerverse bound for glory, and we're just about to hit the first big pay-per-view of 2022. Just going to have a quick rundown of the power rankings. And I'm going to bring my dashboard up before I forget. And then I have to blame Woozy, who has now joined the broadcast officially. Welcome on into the broadcast, Woozy. What's up is the Archerverse bound for glory is about to get underway. The first big pay-per-view of 2022. A month's worth, right? It's going to be a fantastic show. We have our very first ever Iron King matchup. We have champions defend. They're stepping up to the plate. All of the champions, all of the top champions from the 3 rosters are going to be defending their titles. Tonight is going to be an epic evening of professional, non-stop professional wrestling action, not to mention. It's going to be a great night. So I'm very quickly going to run down this top 10 here, and then we're going to get the show on the go, and it's going to be a good night. We got the host with the most being joined by Woozy, 1993, early on the broadcast. Later on, we'll be joined by the co-host with the most, Christian Cool. He's, of course, tending to business outside of the Archerverse at the moment, but he'll be along later this evening. We might have Big Bobby. I was literally just thinking about Bobby Ventura versus David Devious in the main event of the evening, and instead of saying Big Body Meta, I said Big Bobby. We're renaming Big Body Meta. Sorry about that, Big Body. We just gave you a new name. Yo, Starhawk dropping some tiny little beautiful gems all over the place. I'm sure Bromer will appreciate that when he shows up, Starhawk. Starting with the villainy already. Way to go. Bromer's not even here yet, and the villainy has begun. Behaving yourself for now. Well, that's a good thing. It's just the beginning. We still have an entire show, 10 matches. It's going to be a great night. Soul Embers joining the broadcast. Welcome on in to episode number 242, The Mouth of the Indies.
Well, technically right now, I am, well, right, long story short, the Indies have been closed down temporarily. We're going through construction, but...
Revamping.
But I am going to not relinquish my title of that. I'm going to extend the olive branch to the Archerverse and be what's that thing? The Search for Raw Talent, I believe it's called. I'm trying to. No, not a scouter. What is that?
I'm about to unbehave and drop a bad joke. He says, what do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. Oh my lord. Oh, we're just getting started. Like, he did, now to be fair, he did forewarn us that he was going to tell a bad joke, but I actually didn't think it was going to be that bad.
No, I was actually waiting for him to do that.
That's bad. That's like one I tell cool, just to hear him go, oh.
Thank you, Snorhawk. You just refreshed my memory just by saying waste of time. I thought of John Laurinaitis when he was in
John Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
All right, so let me run down. I'm going to run down this top 10 real quickly here, and then we're going to get the show on the road. We have an epic evening ahead of us. 10 matches on the card, championship matches all night long. The very first Iron King matchup to crown an undisputed King of the Archiverse. It's going to be a great evening. We're going to rock and roll. We're going to get revved up, amped up, and party all night long. But we're going to start off with the power rankings. And again, sitting in the top of the food chain is from Team Tiliana, the anomaly Tia Stevens. She's the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW Women's World Wrestling Champion. Sitting right underneath Tia Stevens from Team Rogue Riderhood, she is Wild Thing. Roxanne Ramirez, Roxy R, is the reigning, defending WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Champion. Sitting in the number 3 spot, it's interesting that the top 2 are occupied by female wrestlers. Again, the women of the Archiverse and Vinny K's universe have been absolutely tearing it up as of late, so it's not overly surprising. But here we are, folks, at a pay-per-view. This is a ranking system comprised of all 3 brands, showing who the best of the best has been to get to the point we're at. And we have 2 women sitting in the top. Now, much to the Archiverse dismay right now, they're both from Vinny K's roster, too. But we're not going to discuss that very long. We're going to end that discussion right now because Christian Hart at least is in the number 3 spot for us.
No, he's going down to the 4.
He could. It depends if he loses, right? In any case, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed Archiverse Pure Wrestling World Champion. And then we have from Team AMC Me, the NWA Women's World Champion. Right underneath her, we have Annabelle. She's, of course, one half of the Archiverse Women's World Tag Team Champions.
Nightmare Express.
The Nightmare Express.
And then we got the Granola Bar.
Granola Bar sitting in that number 6 spot. It is the Wolfman, Alan Severn from Team Granola. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed WCW World Heavyweight Champion after a huge battle with Jack Stone.
Jack won that match, by the way.
No. There was another match.
Did.
There was another match and Jack lost.
In
any case, Uptown B. Henry sitting in the number 7 spot. He is the reigning, defending, undisputed NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And then sitting in the number 8 spot, one half of the IWGP World Tag Team Champions from Demolition and from Team The Turret Man. From Team Complete Geek TV. I'm used to saying Johnny Braddock first. It's usually Johnny Braddock in the top 10. This time it's Adam Colossus. That threw me right off the blow. All right, Adam Colossus. And then sitting in the number 9 spot, the brand new, after returning to WCW Thursday Night Thunder this past Thursday night, he's one half the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the twins of the Archiverse, Robert and Ryan Rage, the Disciples. And that is Robert Rage, and of course, capping off the top 10, he is one half of the Archiverse World Tag Team Champions, and this team was the very first Grand Slam Tag Team World Champions from Team Ziggy Flex and Team Pictulator. The Snake Andrew Orton and Rex Byron, the Beastmaster. And, of course, it is this week the Snake Andrew Orton sitting in the top 10. Rex Byron not even in the top 10 this week. Interesting.
Huh, that's weird.
Interesting. But if you think about it from a different perspective, you don't see Archer. There's quite a few people you don't see in the top 10 this week. And Archer's not even wrestling tonight.
Don't say that too loudly.
No wrestling match for Archer. All right, so that's the top 10 for the pay-per-view for this month. Again, it's a culmination of all of the superstars from both Vinny K's universe and the Archerverse from the past month. All of their battles, all of the blood, sweat, and tears, and the high-octane matchups have paid off. The landscape is much different than it's been for the past couple pay-per-views. You got some fresh faces. Again, you've got 5 women from both the Archerverse and the universe in the top 5 of that top 10. That's pretty impressive. All right. So, again, welcome to episode number 242 here at the late night place to be in the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence, bar none, period. And we are going to get the Archerverse Bound for Glory started, kicked off, and we're going to kick things off with a bang right now. We're starting things off with the Soul Man, Jay Simmons, who has a date with Destiny tonight. You'll all remember that just a couple of short weeks ago, the Soul Man Jay Simmons won an epic 8-man tournament to become the #1 contender to the Iceman Christian Hart's Archerverse World Wrestling Championship. Tonight they will go to battle for said championship. One of them will walk out as the brand new Archerverse World Pure Wrestling Champion. Now that could end up being Christian Hart defending his title, or perhaps the NWA X Division champion, the Soul Man Jay Simmons. Perhaps he wins the championship, becomes a double champion, and walks out both the NWA X Division champion and the brand new reigning defending Archerverse World Pure Wrestling Champion. And we are being invaded by Team J Negative Gaming and 31 villains. Raiders, welcome on in. Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode number 242 here at the Archerverse. It's a very special night for us. It is a culmination, a month's worth of storylines, feuds firing, raging rivalries. It's been non-stop professional wrestling on elite level to bring us tonight the Archerverse Bound for Glory. We've got ourselves 10 championship matches tonight, the very first ever Iron King matchup to crown an undisputed king of the Archerverse, and we're getting things kicked off right now. The Soul Man, Jay Simmons from Team J Negative Gaming. Again, he is in the co-main event this evening, facing the Iceman Christian Hart. For the very first time is Jay Simmons fighting for the right to hold the Archerverse World Heavyweight Championship. So welcome on in, Raiders. Appreciate you for being here. It's going to be one hell of a ride, so I hope you're ready for a party. Sit back, grab a Coke and a smile, and hang on for a hell of a ride.
Thanks, Archer. I will. Got one right here. I'm waiting for you to say that before I open that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Soul Ember's drinks.
You said
you'll have to pardon him.
You said grab a Coke and smile. Well, what do you think I just opened?
I can't see your smile. There's no proof. No picture, no proof. And how do we know you're drinking a Coke? It could be a root beer, a Pepsi. You could be lying to us.
Sadly, I don't have any root beer.
No root beer?
All I have is Coke.
But anyways, grab a Coke. In Soul Ember's cake, it's grab a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. We are getting the show on the go, and we're starting the night with a bang. It is the former multiple-time world champion and tag team champion and current reigning defending NWA X Division champion from Team J Negative Gaming. It is the Soul Man Jay Simmons coming out to grace us with his presence. So without further ado, let's go. It is go time for the Archerverse Bound for Glory. And by the way, thank you for the follows. I appreciate everybody that's following. Appreciate everybody that showed up in the invasion of the compound. Hope you enjoy your time here. It's going to be a great night, great matches, great people having great conversations, and you are all welcome. Anybody that's a friend of J Negative Gaming is a friend of the Archerverse. He's a longtime supporter and friend of the Archerverse. We appreciate him, we love him, and we support his community all of the time, even when he doesn't know we're doing it. Yo, Prim in the Hood, how you doing?
And those who have followed, I just dropped you guys some information for those who don't know what the Archerverse is all about.
Yes, because anybody that is new to the Archerverse, first and foremost, we are an interactive league. We have 63 streamers, one of them that's going to be having a promo debut tonight at the Archerverse Bound for Glory. And by the way, that new team joining the Archerverse, Big Body Meta, welcome to the Fam Jam. His superstar inked a contract earlier this evening and will be in the building, in the ring, and he's going to tell us what's on his agenda. But we have 63 streamers that have superstars progressing through careers, winning championships, forming tag teams and alliances, and ripping up the scene. We have 4 shows a week. One of them is a streamer showdown show where it's all about the streamers and viewer wrestlers. It is dedicated to them once a week. It's bi-weekly on Twitch. The other week it's on YouTube. And we have all 63 streamers in the house, and a bunch of them go to battle for bragging rights and supremacy, and a little championship gold never hurts. Yo, Boss Apollo, welcome to the show. Black Shuriken, always welcome. Everybody is welcome. I'm glad to see everybody here. It is a great night already. Appreciate each and every one of you.
My question is are you guys as hype as I am?
That was an unreassuring hype. It was like, hey guys, are you guys as hype as I am? Listen to me go. I'm excited. It was a long trip. It was a long trip. He was running late, and he's driving around in a little purple Prius. That was not a lawnmower that showed up to the building earlier tonight. That was Soul Embers. Meep, meep, zoom! Everybody else showing up in limos.
Archer, I had to trade it in.
Like that
I got the short bus now. It's purple.
That sums
it. You got a purple short bus? Is it like an actual short bus, or is it like a Volkswagen camper bus?
An actual short bus.
An actual short bus. That's exciting.
Okay.
I mean,
you gotta have something. You know, if you're riding with 3 giants, you gotta have something bigger than a Prius.
Yo, the Soul Man Jay Simmons laying it down. He said things are about to change.
I don't think you can be any more clear than that.
Yes, Taliana, I did find the struggle bus.
There. Well, I'm not sure if we can top that, but we
the Soul Man's got plans, and he also has a dance later this evening, co-main event for the very first time ever. The Soul Man Jay Simmons fighting for the right to hold the Archerverse World Heavyweight Championship. Of course, now dubbed the Archerverse World Pure Wrestling Championship. He's got to go through the Iceman, Christian Hart from Team Christian Cool, but a hell of a battle that is going to be. So what a way to start the show. Team J Negative Gaming in the house. The Soul Man spitting on the mic. That's the way to start things off. But the first matchup of the night, it's going to be a barn burner. It is the former WCW Light Heavyweight World Champion from Team Quasar. It is Showtime Bradford Bravo taking on the man that beat him for the championship from Team King of Pro 259. It is Kevin the Savior Sammartino putting his title on the line. It is go time. Let's get things underway. The first championship match of the evening. Yo, Fred Lawless! And yo, can we get a shout out for Fred Lawless? Anybody that already isn't following Fred Lawless, yo, his channel is one of the dopest channels I've come across in recent months. I have a great time each and every time I'm there, mostly because I can play around with his fart noise. I quite enjoy that. I like to stake up his channel, but he's hilarious. He's humble. He's a great gamer. He's got all the time great content. He does charity streams. His wife also streams Asia Invasion. If we could drop a shout out for Asia Invasion as well. Both of them are fantastic. You got to go check them out. You're going to have a great time. It is all the time a party on their channel. And you believe me, will bust your gut laughing. So make sure you don't have the fucking diarrhea or need to take a shit, because you will need to change your shorts when you're done visiting Fred Lawless' channel. I promise you. Yes, J Negative Gaming, they absolutely are. I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. They are phenomenal.
So here's what we're gonna do tonight.
You know what we're going to do tonight? Before you get started, we are going to get this first matchup of the evening here at the Archerverse Bound for Glory underway. WCW Light Heavyweight World Championship, Bradford Bravo versus Kevin Sammartino. It is Team Quasar versus Team King of Pro 259. Let's go.
Well, for one, let's get this incorporated into the time zone here.
Time zone. Wait a minute. What's in the time zone?
Break time notice.
Jesus, I get a break time notice already?
Yep.
Am
Not only that,
do I sound that bad? Do I need to have a 5-hour energy and perk up a little bit? What are you trying to say, Soul Embers? You know what? You know what?
I'm saying it's
You know what?
No.
I feel he's offending me now. I feel offended. Listen.
I wouldn't do the last thing I'm doing.
I will ban your ass. How dare you offend me? The host with the most on the late night place to be the most must-see show on Twitch TV is rocking and rolling and ready, ramped up, amped up, ready to party all night long. This is going to be a hell of a show, a hell of a ride, great matches, great people, great conversations, and then we're going to ban Soul Embers for offending the serenading voice of the Archerverse.
You're going to ban me for what I'm about to do, but then again, we got talent coming down the ring, Archer.
Wait a minute, I'm going to ban you for what you're about to do?
This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here.
I'm opening the
No, that's not Big Body. That is Team Quasar. That is Showtime Bradford Bravo, J-Dag. Big Body doesn't make his promo debut until a little bit later.
And for him, he's looking at a potential.
I don't know what you're thinking about, Archer, but I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking about. I'm dropping
not only makes him
the betting lines all night until the championship matches.
Well. Once you get gold around your waist, that's when the big bucks start coming in.
You're just upset because you drive a purple Prius.
I drive a purple bus.
That's what you say, but you're just really, embarrassed because everybody else is showing up in limos and SUVs and jet planes, wearing Rolexes, sipping on some brewskis, and you're showing up in a little purple Prius, sounds like a lawnmower. Meep, meep, zoom! And the giant enforcer Jack Stone climbs out. And by the way, how the fuck does he fit in that thing? How the hell does... Explain that to me. Can you explain that to me?
Right?
Fred Lawless has a Prius. Yes! Lawless with the Prius. Meep, meep, zoom! Oh, we love the Prius here at the Archers. How does he... No, but honestly. So listen, I'm not even joking. The man is 7 foot, 400 pounds. Have you seen a Prius? Have you seen a... Does he rip the... Does he have to rip the seats out of that? I mean, have you ever seen Police Academy? When Hightower got to rip the motherfucking seat out just to sit in the back and drive. But, I mean, do you have to do that? Does he have to do that? How does that work? Because a Prius is a very small... I hope it has a sunroof. I hope, because...
puts his feet through the car.
That is crazy. And why is such a big man driving such a small car? Why is such a big... Does he... I mean... Can he not afford a truck? Was the Indies doing that bad? Is that why you closed the doors? Is that why you're relinquishing your talent to the most must-see show on Twitch TV? Is that what's going on here?
No.
Is that what's happening? Don't lie to us. Lie to your friends. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? It's crazy.
I can't wait for Cool to come in here.
Ooh, are we blaming Cool for anything tonight, or are we going to blame Bromer till he get... Who's getting the blame tonight?
You said you were blaming me tonight.
Did anybody drop a shout-out for Fred Lawless, by the way, and J-Negative Gaming?
Yeah. We got Teliana on the job.
We got Teliana on the job? Excellent. And if we didn't already, if I can get a shout-out for Asia Invasion as well. Probably not here, but it's Fred Lawless's wife, and also a lot of fun to check out her community and channel. Watch her do her thing.
There's your betting lines right before the match.
Sorry, what?
I just dropped your betting lines.
Oh, for this match?
The champion came out here.
I told you I'm dropping the betting lines all the way up until
that's their way of playing mind games.
Oh, you got to give me a minute to open up. Well, you should have forewarned me. I could have started opening the betting lines.
I tried, but
you schmuck! What is wrong with you?
Hold on. I tried, but you were so invested in the purple Prius.
Absolutely.
And then you
sure. There we go. He's blaming the purple Prius now.
And you try to narc on my promotion. That's
blaming the purple Prius.
Big forearm smash. He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far. Things are playing out.
We got all this action here, and, you know.
And you know what? Are you gonna finish that sentence?
I'm waiting for you to figure out what I'm going to say next.
You're waiting for me to figure out what you're going to say next?
Yeah,
you were going to say, Archer, you are the absolute greatest host and have the greatest promotion on the face of the planet. I bow to your greatness. I acknowledge you.
Sorry, but I cannot.
Is that what you were going to say? Was that close? Was that what you were going to say? You were going to kiss my ass? This is not... I am not Vince McMahon, motherfucker. There is no Archer kiss my ass club. Why are you blowing smoke? What is wrong with you? You're drinking again, aren't you? You're drinking again, aren't you? What is wrong with you? I'm trying to set up the betting lines and you're distracting me. I'm trying to set up the betting lines and you're... How dare you? How dare you?
You got 5 minutes of
Why are you blowing smoke up anybody's ass? Why are you picking my ass? That could burn my colon. Are you thinking about the long-term repercussions of doing such things? I'd miss time from work. The people in the army would miss the show. They'd hunt me down and kill me. Then there'd be no show. I mean, I don't see that. I don't see how that benefits anybody, much less you. Because they kill you next. Yo, Patrick the Void, welcome on in. Welcome to episode number 242. The Archer is bound for glory. I'm setting up a betting line that Soul Embers is trying to make it look like I'm slow is what's going on here. He's trying to make it look like he wanted the betting line open, and we were talking about a Prius that he drives and can't fit in because he's too fucking big. And now I just got it open. You can make your bets if you want to bet on this match. Is it going to be Bravo or San Martino? Bravo in the blue shirt from Team Quasar, and of course San Martino wearing a Bound for Glory shirt apparently. And he is from Team King of Pro 259. They are battling it out over the WCW Light Heavyweight World Championship here.
I'm just shocked that he actually changed his logo. But
I know, right? It's like he was in love with that Nitro shirt. He did not want to relinquish it. He did not.
But you have 5 minutes of silence due to Taliano.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I was trying to tell you something, but you didn't listen.
Tiliana.
5 minutes of silence. Dear Archer.
Tiliana. How dare you, Tiliana?
SOS.
Tiliana, you're supposed to be on my side. You're one of my mods, actually. Right? Now you're just creeping around Bromer's level. Now you're creeping up on Bromer's level. How dare you silence me during the first match of the night? That is absolutely ghastly, Tiliana. I should ban you. I should ban... If I wasn't too lazy, if I was not too lazy, I would ban you right now. How dare you? But fine. Fine. I will accept my show silence so that Soul can tell you whatever's on his mind that's so freaking important. Probably something about it having not enough trunk space in that purple Prius, but whatever. I'll silence myself. That is not love. There is no love. That is ghastly. How dare you? If that's your way of showing affection, please do not love me whatsoever. Thank you, Tiliana.
But no, what I was trying to explain, and this, oh wow.
Corey, I think that might be the biggest win of that young man's career.
5 minutes of silence in the first match. At least you're getting out of the way now.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
Bruno San Martino picks up the win.
Sportsmanship.
And a show of sportsmanship. See, that's how we do it. I should have just said this earlier. No. Now, who do we have on the broadcast with us now? A great start to Bound for Glory. Very good start to Bound for Glory. Tyler Stevenson's versus oh wow. I don't know, Archer. I don't know. It could be. You got silence at the first, not even 5 minutes into your match. But don't worry. Everything's good. It started out rocky, but I will say this right now. The hype. I don't care if you call me. You can do that all you want. I'll just answer you back with one of these. I guess that'll be the talent relations section of stuff. Archer, you can hit me with everything you got. It ain't gonna keep me down. See, I wonder what Vinny K is gonna think right now. A bunch of villains, my arse. Switching the PCs so I don't miss Archer. Thank you, Taliana. But up next, we got Roxy versus Taya Stevens for the WCW World Women's Championship. Let's get it on. In Archer's words, let's go. Two more minutes, Archer.
The following champion versus
Two more
champion
minutes, and I'm watching the clock too.
For one fall, and is for the WCW Women's.
Man, I cannot believe this arena. Archer, you did a hell of a job setting this up. I can't believe the logo's got their one of the. I can't even talk right now. God damn it! Somebody grab the damn
line here in this one. And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole.
You already know.
Might just be the night the title changes hands.
Well, it looks like the people in the.
What do you think the challenger has to do to be successful here tonight?
She's definitely impressed in the weeks leading up to this match. If she can replicate those types of performances,
all they do is they call her
she has
superstar.
a real chance of walking out of here as the winner.
What a shame. Nah, she's Roxy. She is the champion. Archer, you got 1 minute. Would you like to do anything in the chat before you come back? Or are you gonna blow all the smoke up Taliana's ass, telling her how good of a mod she is, which she is, and that you miss Bromer oh so much? By the way, Bromer. By the way, Archer, how's the floor over there, by the way? How's that floor doing? Did Bromer clean it up yet? Nah. We got champion versus champion here. This right here is going to be one hell of a match.
All right, I think that about does it for the 5 minutes of a disgusting, ghastly, awful, horrific, traumatizing 5 minutes of show silence from my own mod, by the way.
Ready to write the champ's demise.
Absolutely ghastly. I had to miss the rest of that match. I mean, y'all. See, here's what y'all do. Y'all, when you silence me and ban me, you get stuck with Soul and Woozy. How did that work out for you, by the way? How the hell did that work out for you? The Archerverse Bound for Glory, one of the biggest shows of the year. And I'm silenced. I'm silenced in less than an hour.
So
less than an hour.
Alright, so Archer, we got two champions in the ring going after one belt.
We do. We have Roxanne Ramirez, who is, of course, the WCW Women's World Cruiserweight Champion, looking to become a double champion tonight as she challenges the Beastly, tough as nails, reigning, defending, undisputed WCW Women's World Champion, the anomaly Tia Stevens. This is going to be a barn burner. A slobber knocker.
For 5 minutes.
I had 1 minute left, not according to Soul.
No, he didn't. It was 37. He got silenced at 32 because that's when he shut up for at least that long. So 37's 5 minutes.
Introducing the champion.
Bunch of villains want me to be silent. Ban Boss Apollo, please.
Motherfucker. All right. Boss, go back to the gym. You got to go work in your ring attire.
Boss Apollo doesn't think I was silent long enough. Man's got jokes he does. Man's got jokes.
But I've got your back, even though you shoot shit up my ass all the time. He just
I
got
don't think
banned,
that
too.
actually happens.
He just got banned.
Who got banned?
Boss Apollo.
Oh, nice. And removed it. Good. Look at that. Quick.
Exactly.
That's helpful. No wonder I have so many villains. We ban people. You see, this is how it works around here. I ban people for very good, specific reasons. And what do my mods do? They unban all of them. Like, I'm surprised I'm not rated by trolls every night. All people they've unbanned. They probably go through a list. Let's look who's fucking Archer's banned. Oh, look, they're all unbanned. Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Before we go through that, at least Vinny K can't show up.
What a forearm.
Actually, he can. This is a 3-brand show.
You banned him completely.
Yeah, because he listens. He listens because things are that easy. Good Lord, I wish. I mean, if we could just remove Vinny K, you what?
Sunset.
You just committed villainy. You were interrupting me. Did you hear that? Woozy thinks his voice is so important he can just interrupt the host with the most while he's in the middle of a rant. Oh shit! What an EDT by Stevens. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was dangerous.
See that's another thing. Woozy is distracting us from the match, so we must ignore Woozy the villain.
Maybe we should have him dragged underneath. Wait, there's nothing underneath the ring, is there?
Yeah, we're gonna put Woozy there in a few moments.
But did
Big
you
right
actually
hand
put it
by
underneath
Tia
the ring?
Stevens.
Oh my gosh! Felt that one all the way over here.
Back in the ring now. Woo-wee.
The Cruiserweight champion going after the champ. Champion versus champion clash.
Yeah, that's right, Big Razor. Get your ass back to the gym. Until the match.
Ramirez whips Stevens hard to the corner.
Somehow get out of that corner.
And we're going to be going upstairs here. These two are going to take to the skies. Here we go. Superplex.
Oh, man. That's got
Champion right back to her feet. Oh, look at this. Ramirez whips her, or tries to whip her over the top rope. Stevens hung onto that top rope for dear life and paid the price for it. Brought back in the hard way.
You're just annihilating that back there. Just working on the shoulder and the back. It's a dangerous game right now.
Stevens looking a little wobbly on her feet there, and Ramirez taking full advantage. Look at this military press, a show of strength by Wild Thing. Roxanne Ramirez.
You're not going to get her that easy.
Right
She saw the opening.
Champion kicks out. 2 count only.
Close call. Very close.
That'll mess up the back of your neck. Looking helpless right
Man,
now.
oh man. Vicious elbow right to the back of the neck. Wow. Springboard stunner by the champion. Did you see that?
Oh, I've seen it.
Holy shit, only a 1 count into that.
I guess you never know.
Roxanne Ramirez right back to her feet after only a 1 count there.
What'd she do? Eat a bowl of nails without milk today? Took a stunner head on.
On the move. And a stain.
Big body splash by Roxanne Ramirez. Covers the champ up. But the champion gets her shoulder up. 2 count only. She's still in it to win it. This one is not over yet.
The hammer. Right on the lower back.
Vicious elbows.
Ooh, big right hand. Ramirez taking to the skies again. Here we go. Time to fly. Yo, big flying body splash by the Cruiserweight champion.
That knocks a lot of wind out of you. You know that, Archer, right?
It would for sure. Look at that nice fireman's carry reversal. And the champion trying to turn the tides here.
Down to the floor.
Oh, down to the unforgiving floor goes Roxy R.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Which Taya had in mind down here.
And back into the squared circle we go. Stevens tosses in the challenger. Wow. Off the ropes with a power slam by Roxy R. Oh, the champion catches the boot. Look at this. Belly to belly and plants her right onto the canvas. And now it is Roxy R who can barely stand. Nice big back body drop.
She's got something in mind.
Stevens stalking Ramirez. Look at this. Yo.
Over right there.
That might be it. Wow, Ramirez kicked out. Ho, ho, ho. We've got ourselves a fight, folks.
That's a good thing.
We've got ourselves a fight. Look at that big diving shoulder block. And another. Stevens on fire here.
What resiliency we are seeing on display.
The champion is pumped. Ramirez in trouble. Yo, Punisher, we're doing great tonight. How you doing? Welcome on in.
Did you hear the impact?
Welcome to episode number 242. And Champion's got her pinned to the mat right in the middle of the squared circle.
No, that may be the closest.
But Ramirez not done yet.
She's calling her out.
Stevens not done yet either. Apparently still stalking the cruiserweight champion. Oh, nice retaliation. Big right hand right to the jaw. Yo, and a power bomb.
The title's in jeopardy here.
Look at the power there.
Did you go to the Rumble last night, Punisher?
The title might change hands. Might not have been effective the first
Bound for
time,
Glory
but
is
the
only
second
2
time
matches deep, Punisher. You're showing up at a great time. The only thing you missed was the WCW Light Heavyweight World Championship matchup.
Oh, she got out of it.
The Savior, Kevin Sammartino, defeated Showtime Bradford Bravo to retain the WCW Light Heavyweight World Champion. This, wow, she beat the champion.
Wow.
Wow, Roxy R won. She did it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and new WCW Women's World Champion, and she is now a double champion because she is also the reigning defending WCW Women's Cruiserweight Champion from Team Rogue Riderhood. She is Roxy R. Roxanne Wild Thing Ramirez. Wow. So anyways, Punisher, we're only 2 matches deep. This was for the WCW Women's World Championship, as you saw. We just crowned a brand new double champion by the name of Roxanne Ramirez.
Here's your winner and new W.
She's the new W.
Wild
That is crazy.
Ramirez.
Impressive victory for her here tonight.
I don't know who's more surprised.
The new reigning defending WCW Women's World Champion, Roxanne Ramirez, folks.
Championship match it was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for
Congratulations to Team Rogue Riderhood. And if I didn't already say it, congratulations to Team King of Pro 259. That was a fantastic title defense against Showtime Bradford Bravo from Team Quasar. That's only Bradford Bravo's second loss in his career, and he's also been the United States champion at one point, if you recall.
Oh, yeah.
So he was actually seeking his second title victory, but was unable to come out on top in his campaign. All right, let's see what is next on the docket. Next. All right, here we go. We're sticking around with the women's division. This is for the Archerverse World Women's Championship. Rose Brewer, of course, won that championship not too long ago for the very first time. Annabelle, this is her first campaign to win this title, and she's got to go through the Viking to do so. She's, of course, been the United States Women's Champion. She's been a tag team champion. And she is looking. She still is she is one half of the Archerverse Women's World Tag Team Champions. And here tonight, she's looking to become for the very first time the Archerverse Women's World Champion and join her tag team partner, Jenny Black, who has held that honor on one occasion. Speaking of Jenny Black,
she is the U.S. champion So
she
we'll
is
have a double champion.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say she is part of the group that already has a championship around her waist in singles competition.
Let's get the betting lines open for this one. This should be a hell of a match.
Well, first of all, I have to close the betting lines for the last one.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting. Don't worry. Uh-oh, Archiekins, AMC.
Yo,
here.
AMC me, how you doing?
Uh-oh.
Welcome to episode number 242. We're just about to get the third matchup of the night underway. The Archerverse Women's World Championship on the line. It is Annabelle versus Rose Brewer. Team Disciple of Darkness versus Team Distinct Cone.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's get it underway.
I can do it right here. So, I can actually do this right here for you.
Do what?
So, it wasn't Stevens who retained. It was the other one.
It was Ramirez. I already did it.
The following champion versus champion contest is
I'm a
scheduled
bit down the
for
short
one
and
fall.
up too late.
And is for the Women's
course it
World
You just did
Championship.
it. Rich, you're not working.
Hello, 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 Archerverse. How are we doing today?
Yo, how you doing? Welcome on to the show. How you doing, my friend?
I'm good, family. How are you? How are you?
I'm good. Good. We're just hitting our third match of the night here on the Archerverse Bound for Glory. It is for the Archerverse Women's World Championship, and it is Annabelle in her first campaign to become the World Women's Champion, taking on the reigning defending champion,
Now that sounds exciting.
Rose Brewer, who actually just won the title for her first time not too long ago.
Oof, those first title defenses are the worst, the roughest.
It's going to be an interesting evening, and of course tonight we of course have Team Big Body Meta's newest superstar signing, actually just inked a contract not too long ago, will be in the house tonight cutting a promo, gracing the fans with his presence and letting us know what's on his agenda. So it's going to be an exciting night, not just because of matchups, but we have the debut of a new superstar. We also have the very first Iron King matchup to crown the first ever undisputed king of the Archerverse. It's the self-proclaimed king of the Archerverse, King David Devious, taking on the brand new, we're of course dubbing him the Prince of the Archerverse currently, but he won the King of the Ring tournament. He is taking on David Devious to crown that undisputed
the title changes hands.
king of the Archerverse, and that is the main event of the evening tonight.
Wow, Archer, don't read what just happened. Don't read it. You're going to be furious.
Right now I'm opening betting lines.
The challenger has a legitimate chance here tonight.
Of course
Zombie
I do, Michael.
Master
That's
just
the beauty of the
jumped
WWE.
right in.
Any superstar
Zombie
can beat any
Master
other
in the
superstar
house.
on any
Team
given night.
Zombie Master. Now I'm curious though, but I won't see it because I just got back into my dashboard, and unfortunately Twitch does not update properly, so I don't know what he put anyway.
That's a good thing.
I'd have to go back and look, see if
No,
it's there.
You're going to
No,
have
it's
to blame him for making you read. But don't worry, I'll read it for you. Archer will lose against Turret Man every time because he is a better fighter.
Well, that's okay because Archer's not on the card tonight. I'm going to copy it, he says. You would. The dead villain.
Right now, we got Annabelle waiting for her opponent.
All right, here we go. The reigning defending Archerverse Women's World Champion from Team Distinct Cone. She is the Viking Rose Brewer. And it is just about go time. She's putting her title on the line against a vicious opponent, a formidable opponent. United States, she's a former United States Women's Champion. That championship, of course, now held by her tag team partner, Jenny Black. But she is also one half of the Archerverse Women's Tag Team World Champions. And she is looking to strap more gold around her waist, wants to bring home more gold to the Midnight Express. Does Annabelle? Can she do it? That is the question.
There's no doubt in my mind she can handle this, Michael.
I mean, look at Nightmare Express, Midnight Express, whichever one you guys want to call it. Like you said before, Archer, they held both titles before in singles.
Team Turret gains Vinny K. Is that what that says?
Team Turret
Gain team turret again. Oh, against Vinny K.
Yeah.
Is that a dark match main event request, Zombie Master?
Oh.
And introducing the
Johnny
champion
Braddock versus Vinny K.
Copenhagen, Denmark. She is the Rose the Viking.
No, I'm not allowed to make requests. You're not allowed to make requests? What? When did that become a thing? Due to your religion. Oh, nice. Yes, due to that, cultist religion of yours.
Wait a minute. Zombie, where the hell have you been? We've been trying to get you in the ring for a while.
It's not a cult. It's just a bunch of dead people walking around with crucifixes around their neck so they can prove that they're not afraid of the living.
Well, my sources sent
That's not a cult. That's a normal occurrence in everyday society. I mean, what was I thinking?
Hey, can I borrow that tape?
Archer, ring that
Absolutely
damn
not,
bell.
Saxon. I'd be doing a disservice to my sources.
Look at this, Rose Brewer, the hammerlock applied.
Tempo. Boom, what impact.
We are anti-vax.
Working for control.
Nice takedown by the champion. Armbar takedown, armbar applied, but Annabelle fights out.
They're struggling for control right now.
Brewer backing Annabelle up to the turnbuckle. Referee getting in the middle of things here. Wants to get the action restarted. Brewer takes her right back to the turnbuckle, though. Corner to corner goes Annabelle.
This is not where you want to be.
Yo, gut wrench suplex by the champ. Look at that, springs right back to her feet, does Annabelle. And they lock right back up again.
Wow, she turned that one around. Whoa,
Yeah, I think Annabelle's just testing Brewer out.
Nice retaliation, big kick to the midsection.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. Using the
Two big shots to the kidney. Bouncing Brewer off those ropes. And look at that big leg drop right across the throat.
Waist lock. No.
Wow. Belly to belly by Annabelle. Champion is down and trying to drag herself towards that turnbuckle. She's having a little difficulty getting back to her feet here. Annabelle does not care. She is pressing the action. But look at that reversal by the champion. But countered by Annabelle right back into the turnbuckle goes Rose Brewer. Damn.
Just ruthless.
These women don't play.
They do not play. Is there any wonder why the women are... There was 4 out of the top 5 in the top 10.
Right to the spine.
That is crazy. That is awesome, though. Because the women have been tearing it down. Putting on clinics. Instant classics, if you would. Wow. Scoop slammed her, but she just tossed her down into the canvas. Brewer bounced off the mat. Went for a big clothesline, but Annabelle quickly whips her to the turnbuckle and unleashing with some big right hands right to the face.
Yeah,
Yo! Alley-oop bomb.
If looks can kill, then she'd already be dead.
Oh, look at this. Guillotine right in the middle of the ring. Brewer in trouble here. That is locked in tight. She is fighting. But for how long with this, though? Power of Rose Brewer on full display. Deadlifts her and locks in a guillotine of her own. Look at this. Wow. But Annabelle breaks free very quickly. Oh, and a big boot right to the face. And another leg drop to the throat. Annabelle can smell blood, I think. But look at this reversal by Brewer. That's a German suplex. She's going for another.
She's going to hit the trio.
She is hitting that trifecta. Let's go. Wow. Annabelle bent right in half with that one. Champion covers her up.
And how they survive that is anyone's guess. Very nice.
2 count only. Ooh, big right hand by the champion. Scoops her up. Look at this. Yo. An F5 by the Viking, and Annabelle's down on the mat again. Only a 2 count, though. She gets that shoulder up. She got that shoulder up.
How is this superstar
And look at this, going for some lariats here. And a big jumping clothesline off the ropes. Annabelle back down on the canvas, but being peeled right back off. Champion not done. Pounding away on Annabelle is the champion.
A barrage of strikes. Endless.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Annabelle somehow has enough left in the gas tank to spring back to really a running power slam to the champ. Wow.
That's a nice receipt, though, too.
I'll break your crown.
Ooh, a big elbow to the face. Look at this, the champion catches her the boot. Exploder suplex by Rose Brewer. Just about sent Annabelle right into the turnbuckle.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Kick right to the midsection.
These two are probably thinking, what is it going to take to put each other down? This is one hell of a match, Archer.
Tiliana, you gotta. Tiliana says you gotta tell a joke.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
Joke time. Wow, the champion did it. The champion did it.
Wow, she retained. All right, joke time.
The winner of the match, and still the Archerverse Women's World Champion from Team Distinct Cone. She is the Viking, Rose Brewer, baby. What a match.
Here's your joke here. Archer, let's humor her for a second. Hey, Archer, you want to... I just lost my train of thought. Hold on.
Shocking. Really. Truly.
I know it is.
Honestly.
Probably.
Meep, meep, zoom!
Already gone.
Mitchell, no name!
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Hey,
So,
Archer.
the Q-tip stops when there's resistance.
No, the Q-tip stops when you hit
Just
the
saying.
brain.
Just saying.
The Q-tip stops when it hits the brain.
We must teach the army good things. We must lead by example.
Yeah, but I got a joke, all right?
Fine,
Maybe
tell.
once.
Well, are you actually
Yeah,
going to
I'm
tell
trying.
one? All right,
Yes.
let's go. And then it is the debut of Team Big Body Meta and their newly inked superstar, the Body, Robert Santana, in the house. Going to tell us what's on his mind, what's on his agenda, going to grace us with his presence and let us know what is up. But first, joke time from Meep Meep Soul Embers.
All right, what'd the customer say to the cashier?
What did the customer say to the cashier? Bag me, baby. I'm looking for a nutter.
Want to bang?
Want to bang?
Yeah, want to bang?
What did the customer say to the cashier?
You want to bang? Energy.
Wow.
Bang energy.
That.
I didn't say it was a good
I mean,
joke.
have you been hanging out with Snorhawk? Have you been fucking hanging out with Snorhawk? Have I not told you? Have I not told you?
You never warned me.
I see what I'm saying. Look, he made you dumber than you already were, Soul.
You never warned me.
Good Lord. I did warn you.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did. I said, do not hang around Snorhawk. He'll be having you tell bad jokes, tripping on your tongue. You won't be able to speak English. Not that you could anyway, but that's not the point. Do not wreck my story. Do not interfere in my rant. How dare you?
You didn't say.
Right,
do not-
AMC says it. That joke was terrible. Snorhawk is a villain. Capital V. Villain.
I know
Pretends
it's
he's not.
capital
He
S.
prances around like he's this great supporter. And then he tells bad jokes, silences me, and bans me for matches.
See, Taliana got it. You don't have any class.
Tiliana is just trying to make you feel good about yourself, so okay?
It feels like Archer's just jealous. He's just jealous.
I'm jealous. Yes. I am jealous of the man that parked beside the limousines, the SUVs, and watched the jet flying overhead, landing in the runway, headed to the Archivers Bound for Glory, while you show up to the building and meep, zoom, a purple Prius. I am very jealous. I'm going to go buy my cell phone after work. Matter of fact, I'm even going to color it purple.
I thought you were going to color yours pink.
But up next, the debut of Team Big Body Meta and their newly inked superstar, Robert the Savior Santana. It is go time. Let's see what the man has to say. This man is a former New Japan Pro Wrestling IWGP Intercontinental Champion. He's run tag team divisions all across Europe and Japan, and he is here at the Archivers back in North America, ready to make a statement, ready to make an impact. He's looking to be where the big boys play. He is here tonight. The Archivers Bound for Glory. Let's see what the man has to say. He is going to be in the squared circle in just a few short moments. Does anybody have any expectations from Team Big Body Meta?
All I gotta say is you better just bring it.
Bring it. Don't sing it. Bring it.
Don't beat around the bush. Don't shoot shit.
Don't beat around the bush, unless, of course, you sneak out from behind that bush with a rolled-up piece of kush.
I'm not even going to bring up that conversation because you don't want to trigger Bromer at this point.
We don't want to trigger Bromer. Why, is he like a trap?
No.
Is he gonna pop up and slap one of us in the face? I mean,
probably will.
What is wrong with you? Are you drinking again?
No,
Woozy?
I'm on the struggle bus.
Woozy, are you influencing Soul Embers again? Keep the boot. Why are you drinking again? Why you should not be drinking at all.
I'm older than he is.
You barely. Barely.
Hey, I'm level 29.
Both of you were born yesterday. All right, here we go. Team Big Body Meta and Robert the Savior Santana. He is ready to get to the squared circle. So without further ado, here we go. It is go time. Let's go.
I just wonder what he's gonna hype up.
Robert the Savior Santana, back in North America.
Look at those red shoes, though.
The fans are eating it up.
The Ruby Reds. He wants to secretly be like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz.
Probably. But what's
There's no place like home. Poof, he's back in North America. Shows up on the Archivers Bound for Glory, ready to rock and roll. Looking for a fight.
You know, he should have got a better shirt, though. I mean, a red back, black front. Come on,
That's one way to start.
Are you jealous of his shirt?
I guess believing you could do something.
And you want a pair of Santana shoes, don't you?
No, I just want Scott Hall's vest. That's all.
You want Scott Hall's vest?
Yeah. His outsider's vest, that black and red one. That was badass. Watch him call out Christian Cole. That Teliana would be awesome.
Okay. Always the
Cole
aggressor,
comes out
not
and just
afraid to show
bam,
it, guys.
blocks him.
I don't know, but he's not being very generous to the audience. Apparently, the fans do not put zeros on the check, and they do not. The cheers do not, and the support do not help him win titles.
Well, then he better.
So he's not here for.
I guess
he's not here to pleasure the fans. That is for certain. All business and no pleasure, it seems thus far, from Team Big Body Meta and Robert the Savior Santana.
All talk, no bite.
Tossing down some unpleasantries, he is.
Where's Archer? Where's Elijah Archer when you need him?
Elijah Archer.
Make a rare appearance in AK.
Maybe he's still upset because he's not on the card.
Or maybe he's upset because Vinny K is somewhere lurking in the building.
Well, I don't think Vinny K really lurks. He just struts about like he owns the joint, even if it isn't his building.
Is that why we set shit on fire in the Archivers now? I never got the memo.
Well, I didn't say at the Archiverse. I said in the building. I mean, this is a pay-per-view show with 3 rosters on one show.
And an open roof.
Well, yes, we rebuilt. Went to stadiums instead of arenas. I mean, you know, we can't keep burning roofs and banners and...
Can't burn a roof if you ain't got a roof.
Because we have a bunch of pyromaniacs.
Not my fault.
Bunch of pyromaniacs and villains in the Archerverse is why. I mean, I got to spend money to remove roofs. I mean, do you know the extra insurance that you have to pay because of that, by the way?
Holy shit.
All right, here we go. Next matchup of the night. This is a trip to the tag team division. This is the introduction of Havoc, a.k.a. the Nation of Domination, as a unit, as a tag team. And they are taking on the twins of the Archerverse, Ryan and Robert Rage, the Scorpion and the Falcon, the Disciples, for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. And Soul Embers, since this is Jack Stone's team...
I see it. I can't believe it.
Listen, since this is Jack Stone's team, Jack Stone is going to be coming out to the ring, of course, with Big Razor and Thomas the Beast Grimm, Soul Embers. Why don't you talk people through this very special matchup for Havoc tonight here on the Archerverse, episode number 242, and you and Woozy can try filling everybody in on the action. What's going down? What's going on in the ring?
Thing is, I'm always 5 minutes behind. It kind of sucks.
Losers.
Archer.
So in other words, we're going to take a bit of a short intermission right now because Soul Embers and Woozy can't hack the heat in the kitchen. So they got to get the hell out of Dodge because they are afraid of a little lag. They're afraid they can't do the job, afraid they can't call the match, afraid they don't know enough about professional wrestling to be on the Archerverse, episode 242, calling a match, entertaining the masses, discussing what is happening in the ring, the epic action before you here at the Archerverse Bound for Glory. How dare you?
Okay, Christian Cool 2.
How dare you?
Christian Cool 2.
Christian Cool 3. And there he is, the co-host with the most from the Coolverse. He's the coolest cat in town. He is Christian Cool. What's going on, buddy? Welcome home from work. Welcome to the Archerverse Bound for Glory, episode number 242. We are lighting it up tonight, and Soul Embers and Woozy both drunk and don't have a clue what they're doing. They're inebriated, so good thing you're here. It's a good goddamn thing you're here.
And
by the way, Big Body Meta is also on the broadcast, but because Soul and Woozy keep tripping on each other's tongues, you know, the drinking is out of control this evening. So he hasn't been able to get a word in edgewise.
He muted himself, by the way.
He did because it's impossible. It's impossible to get through you two.
Sure, it ain't possible to get through you.
Really, these two have been talking more than you.
Exactly. Mostly because I got silenced. I got silenced for the first match, and then we had bad jokes, and then we had Soul tripping over his own tongue. I mean, it's hard to speak when you're busy laughing at Soul Embers hopping out of a purple Prius, meep, zoom, walking into the building, tripping over his tongue, landing face first. It's kind of fun.
Soul Embers, the whole point of that joke is for you not to chime in with him when he says it. He's insulting you, you dumbass.
Yeah, I know, but I told him I'd trade it up.
Oh, it's party time. But anyways, Big Body, Christian Cool's here. Christian Cool, Big Body is on the broadcast if you want to give him a wee bit of a shout. But up next, it is for the WCW World Tag Team Champions. It is Havoc, a.k.a. the new Nation of Domination, taking on the Rage Twins, the Disciples. Let's get things underway. It is go time. Let's go.
But it's cool. I don't have a Prius anymore. I got a short bus. It works out just fine.
He lies. He's embarrassed of his purple Prius.
It says the guy that's going to go buy one himself.
I leave you all with Christian Cool while I take a short step away to take a pee. Before I pee myself laughing at Woozy and Soul Embers. And then I have to ban them both. Permanently, forever.
Oh, so we should...
It's actually kind of...
silly cool on tap? What the fuck?
Already? You got a silly cool already? Jesus Christ, you just showed up. You just showed up and you're being picked on already. Yeah, I got silenced in less than an hour, man. You shut up, Woozy. Woozy thinks it's all funny. He's got jokes tonight himself. Oh, I'm behaving myself, Archer. Archer, I'm being a good little boy. Meaning, basically, later on, he's gonna pull some weird antic and fuck one of us over. Him and his alcoholic tendencies. His alcoholic tendencies, cool. I apologize that I even have to leave you with him for a moment. Long day at work and you got to babysit now. But I'll be right back. Enjoy the matchup.
Get your ass out the building. How you been, cool?
Oh, I've been fine. I've been doing great. How you been doing, Soul Embers?
I'm here, I'm around, I'm everywhere. Just nowhere today.
Awesome! You are like the next coming of Jesus. It's great to have you on the broadcast, and we can't wait to watch the next match here. We got awesome action coming up for you guys. Just you wait. This show is off the hook.
Oh, jeez. We're untapped. Cool, man, cool. Thank you.
I don't know about you guys, but I really gotta piss. I gotta tell you guys how much I really have to piss. I could fill a whole gallon of milk, like a milk gallon, with my piss. I tell you what. I'll even bring you guys in when I take a piss. That way I can hear you guys when you talk shit about me.
You also gotta remember, though, too, you're gonna be drop kicking some kids, apparently, and blaming Soul Embers for his purple Prius, which he wants to go buy one himself.
Beep, beep. I redeemed my silly cool. I did my best Archer for the last couple minutes. We're good.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, coming down the ring, the Nation of Domination, the three giants of WCW.
Man, these guys look formidable.
Oh wow! Look at the jackets too. Holy shit! Fucking logos on the back of it. I never expected this. Wow! Wow!
So Embers, when you said you bought into more advertising and getting your name out there, I didn't think it was through the means of a new tag team to have your giant, company.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to company. Bobby the Brain Heenan set everything up. Jack just follows.
Yes, Tiliana, we're calling this Archie's break time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fuck him.
But yeah, I did not expect this. The Brain said they got to be more like a tag team, so what better way to be a tag team than name the brand, apparently.